wealth, this according to Oxfam, of the world's 85 richest people is equal to the 3.5 billion poorest people.
It's fantastic.
Wealth, this according to Oxfam, of the world's 85 richest people is equal to the 3.5 billion poorest people.
It's fantastic. And this is a great thing because it inspires everybody, gets the motivation to look up to the 1% and say, I want to become one of those people. I'm going to fight hard to get up to the top. This is fantastic news, and of course I applaud it. What can be wrong with this?
Really?
Yes, really.
Is somebody living... Wealth, this according to Oxfam, of the world's 85 richest people is equal to the 3.5 billion poorest people.
It's fantastic. And this is a great thing because it inspires everybody, gets the motivation to look up to the 1% and say, I want to become one of those people. I'm going to fight hard to get up to the top. This is fantastic news, and of course I applaud it. What can be wrong with this?
Really?
Yes, really.
Is somebody living on...
I celebrate capitalism.
$1 a day in Africa is getting up in the morning and saying, I'm going to be Bill Gates.
That's the motivation everybody needs.
Between me and
I'm
that
not
guy
against
is
charity.
Motivation. I just need to pull up my socks. I don't have socks.
Look, don't tell me that you want to redistribute wealth again. That's never going to happen. Okay?
You know what? You take a simple stat like this.
What can be wrong with this?
Really?
Yes, really.
So somebody living on
I celebrate capitalism.
$1 a day in Africa is getting up in the morning and saying, I'm going to be Bill Gates.
That's the motivation everybody needs.
Between me and
I'm
that
not
guy
against
is
charity.
Motivation. I just need to pull up my socks. I don't have socks.
Look, don't tell me that you want to redistribute wealth again. That's never going to happen. Okay?
You know what? You take a simple stat like this, which is neither good nor bad. It's just a fact.
It's a celebratory stat. I'm very excited about it. I'm wonderful to see it happen. I tell kids every day, what's wrong with this?
Comes up at a cocktail party.
No, Amanda.
Neither good nor bad. It's just a fact.
It's a celebratory stat. I'm very excited about it. I'm wonderful to see it happen. I tell kids every day, what's wrong with this?
Comes up at a cocktail party.
No, Amanda. What's wrong with this statement?
One possible response to it.
If you work hard, you might be stinking rich.
We're talking about people in extreme abject poverty. That's how you get 3.5 billion.
No, we're not. You were just talking about really rich people.
No. Okay.
Stat. I'm very excited about it. I'm wonderful to see it happen. I tell kids every day, you
know what? You take a simple stat like this, which is neither good nor bad. It's just a fact.
It's a celebratory stat. I'm very excited about it. I'm wonderful to see it happen.
I'm going to read the book of Proverbs 3, verse 31. It reads, Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. I'm going to read it again. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. We're going to give all honor and glory and praises unto Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, qadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone and salutations unto the elect men feeding the sheep of Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, in sincerity and in truth, with this great gospel coming out of our Bible. I'm going to go to the book of 2 Ezra 6 and 54, and it reads, And after these, Adam also, Salaki. 2 Ezra 6 and 54, and after these Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. And this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes. All right, who's the our? The Israelites. The world was created for the Israelites' sakes. The Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and our people who's been scattered amongst the heathen. And most likely you are at the bottom. You are in poverty. You are being oppressed. You got to go to the enemy for the one of all things, right? And it says, as for the other people who are over us right now, right, which also come of Adam, thou hast said they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, right? The Bible also said the Lord will set over the bases of men, who is Esau, Edom. Right? We got the bases of men in full authority right now, the so-called white man. And it says, as for the other people, which also come of Adam, thou hast said they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, and hast likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. And now, O Lord, behold, these heathen, which have ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be lords over us and to devour us. But we, thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, all right, bear with me. Here we go. But we, thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, the only begotten, and thy fervent lover are given into their hands. If the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure? Right? We watching these heathens, right? They just told you got 1% controlling everything, all the money, right? They have their wealth is damn near 1%'s wealth is like surpasses the wealth of everybody else, showing you the other people they are nothing. They are nothing. It's a lot of people they think they're something when they're nothing, because really you're living in poverty if you're not in that 1% bracket, right? And we see how these people are living, right? They own that money ain't a thing spirit, right? You got this guy called Dada Fouge owns the world's most expensive shirt. Look at this motherfucker right here, right? This is the East Indian Goldie. Right, this motherfucker look like a nigga you see at a 7-Eleven right here. And he might be a Jake, because only a Jake would do some crazy shit like this, make a shirt. He might be a speckled bird, got a shirt fully made out of gold. And they said, man, they robbed his ass for this shirt, man. The shirt was 9 pounds, right, in weight. Right, the shirt worth $213,000 motherfucking dollars. Right, look at this nigga. He got gold all over his neck, his wrist, his arm. This gotta be a Jake. Cause you know, a regular heathen, man, they don't, this is something a Jake would do. Right, but look, this is how people are living. The rich people around the world, this is how they live. And while you got poor people can't even afford to pay their rent. Can't even afford to get some groceries. You got a bunch of people living in their tents and their cars, while these people are just clowning buying gold shirts. Right, you have this guy, the most expensive wedding. This Alibaba and the 7 Thieves looking motherfucker, right? This East Indian bastard, right? What is he, man? Yeah, Elam, I think. Right? Well, his 7-month wedding. He had a wedding for 7 months, right? It says the details left everyone shocked. The full details of most expensive wedding that lasted for 7 months. Right? And here's what they gave him in gifts: planes, cars, houses, gold, right? Exotic animals, all type of shit. They was just giving this motherfucker anything his heart desired. Plus, he already had everything, right? And even his wealth don't compare to who? The motherfucking Rothschilds, the Red Shields, right? They were known as the Bowers at one time. The word Bower was peasant, right? They went from being the basis of men to being the #1 family on the earth, worth 500 trillion, right? And she just said the top 1% is worth 101 trillion. So these motherfuckers own half of the wealth the top percent controls. So this is the people right here. This is the people right here. And it talks about their 5 sons who were sent out to these different countries to control the banks to set up shop. Right? And this is what you got going on. You got rich men controlling this society. Let's read the verse of... Here we go. Wait a minute. We're going to go to Isaiah. Bear with me. Here we go. Proverbs 23:17. Let not thine heart envy sinners, but be thou in the fear of the Lord all the day long, right? Because what brings these people up is their wealth, right? Because if it wasn't for their wealth, you wouldn't give a damn about these people. Right? And they're so rich, they don't want nobody to know about them. That's the real wealth right there. You got these so-called celebrities, they want everybody to know what they got, posting videos. Yeah, these motherfuckers, they don't want nobody to know nothing. Because if people find out, they'll be like, oh man, we got to get these people. How the hell they control everything? How does 1% control everything over 99%? That's called greed. The scripture says the rich ruleth over the poor, and the borrower is subject to the lender. Paraphrasing. And that's what you got going on in this society, man. And we're not supposed to envy these people. We're not supposed to choose none of their ways, right? This is the book of Jeremiah 10, verse 2. It says, thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen. Right? Because what is the way of the heathen? To rob, to kill, to steal, and to destroy. Right? That's why these people say you got to be cutthroat to get ahead in society. Why? Because the elites were cutthroat. Yeah. They ain't talking about you good. What they say, good guys finish last. But who's #1? The wicked motherfuckers, right? It says, thus saith the Lord, Yahawah, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. This is the book of Isaiah 60 and verse 11. It says, therefore thy gates shall be open continually, they shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, that their kings may be brought. Right? Because why? These Gentiles are the people, they took everything from us. So the wealth you see these heathens are enjoying come from what? Who? The children of Israel. Come from the children of Israel, right? Our enemies took us down, and guess what? They took our spoils. Let's get into that verse 2. I'm read the book of 1 Maccabees 2. Let's start at 7. He said, woe is me. Right? It says, he said, woe is me, wherefore was I born to see the misery of my people and of the holy city, and to dwell there, when it was delivered into the hand of the enemy, in the sanctuary into the hand of strangers, right? These other nations, these heathens, right? And right now we're chiefly dealing with Esau, Edom. When we fell from the so-called dark ages, when the Native Americans got invaded from Central to South America, the Northern Kingdom, right? Who took them down? The Edomites, right? It says, her temples is become as a man without glory. Her glorious vessels are carried away into captivity. Her infants are slain in the streets, her young men with the sword of the enemy. It says, what nation have not had part in her kingdom and gotten of her spoils, right? So we looking at all these heathens the same. They all done did us wrong, right? Done invaded us, done slaughtered our people, done stole from us. It says, all her ornaments are taken away. Of a free woman she has become a bond slave, right? And it says, and behold, our sanctuary, even our beauty and our glory is laid waste. And who? And the Gentiles have profaned it. And the Gentiles have profaned it. To what end thereof, therefore, shall we live any longer? Right? That's why it says, envy not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. These Gentiles who done brought us down, right? And now that they are living gloriously through stealing our riches, like Black Wall Street, right? The so-called Black Wall Street. Oklahoma, they burned the cities down and fucking took over the people's homes, took over their clothes, took over their car, their wealth and everything. And these devils, they said, man, they had to walk around and see crackers coming out of their houses, crackers wearing their clothes, right? I mean, not just in Oklahoma, man. You had the Red Summer, where Esau was just going through America laying niggas the fuck down, right? And pretty soon we're going to be able to do the same thing unto them, right? The Bible says, as thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Talking about these heathens, right? Isaiah 60 and 14, it says, the sons also of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee, and all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet, and they shall call thee the holy city of the Lord. Matter of fact, let's go back a little bit. Bear with me. Here we go. Let's read Isaiah 60 and 10. It reads, and the sons of the strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I have smote thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee. Therefore thy gates shall be open continually, right? Because these people, they done robbed us, they done stole from us, they gonna have to bring everything right the fuck back to us. And a lot of them we gonna rob, right? It says, therefore thy gates shall be open continually, they shall not be shut day nor night, that men shall bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, right? Their wealth, their riches, their fucking daughters, right? Their women, right? Not talking about a married woman, but these, yeah, they gonna be fucking trying to kidnap other women to bring them to us, right? Because the heathens gonna still continue to be a heathen, right? And that their kings may be brought, for the nation and king that will not serve thee shall perish. They talking about, man, everybody's gonna come together. No, the Lord just said, for what nation shall not serve the holy people? They're gonna fucking perish. Yeah, those nations shall be utterly wasted. The glory of Lebanon come unto thee, the fig tree, the fir tree, the pine tree, and the box together to beautify the place of my sanctuary, and I will make the place of my feet glorious. It says, the sons also of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee, and they that, they're going to bow the fuck down. They're going to bow down through what the spirit and power, Yahawah, Yahawashi, not because of us, right? Not because of us, because the Lord chose us to be a holy people, and he's going to set that order, right? It says, the sons also of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee, and all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet, and they shall call thee the city of the Lord, the Zion of the Holy One of Israel. Read the book of Ezekiel 39 and 10, and it reads, so that they shall take no wood out of the field, neither cut down any out of the forest, for they shall burn the weapons, with fire. That's the future of these heathens. We're gonna burn their weapons, right? And fucking armored tanks and guns, all their fucking weapons of warfare are gonna be burnt up, right? It says, and they shall spoil those that spoil them, and what? And rob those that rob them, saith the Lord. Right? We're going to rob the people who robbed us. We're going to spoil the people that spoiled us. We're going to take our shit back. That's what's about to happen. And we're going to violently take it back, man, because the Bible says the saints shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom. Right? Alibaba and the seven thieves looking asses, man. We're coming for them shirts. Right? We're coming for them gold chains, right? Because these are the different. This is what's going to pay our streets with gold. This nigga's shirt is going to be one of the blocks in Jerusalem. Little do he know it, right? And we're going to violently take their wealth away, right? There ain't going to be no more of these heathens having fun for 1,000 years, having weddings and eating abominable foods and committing sexual deviant acts, right? Because these people are heathens, man. They like sleeping with little boys, right? They women like laying with animals. Right, and you know this filthy fucking family, they'll do anything. This bloodthirsting, doo-doo eating ass family, blood sacrificing ass family. Some of the ugliest crackers you ever seen in your life is them rawchaa, right? The Lord finna put their asses in full captivity. They gonna have to bow down to the children of Israel, man, like the scriptures say. I'm gonna read Isaiah 16:11 again. It says, therefore thy gates shall be open continually, and they shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles. The forces of the Gentiles. We about to take that. We about to take all that, and that their kings may be brought, right? And their kings about to bow down to who? Unto the children of Israel, starting with Yahawashi. Shalom.